Can you hear me? I'm in the void. Classic. Okay, come on now. Wake up. Hey, we're in the room. It's 9 o'clock on the 15th of July. Thank you all for waiting. Starting a little bit late for episode 200, but that's the end of season 1, so what are you going to do? It's been a wild ride. Only going to take a short break, but it gives me a little bit of breathing room to build out the start of season 2, which will undoubtedly go for another 200 episodes. But I like to keep things interesting for myself. You know, what last thing you want is me to get bored. Anyway, let's say hello to everybody. So, hello Apollonia, hello Fernicar, Battle Cruiser Operational, hello Kurt Curtis. Now, where were we, indeed? Hello, Full Dive. You're too kind, guys. Let's see. There be dragons, indeed. We have audio. That confused me. I wonder what that is. I'm assuming the mic went a bit weird at the start. Who knows? Dragon says, there be dragons where? Exactly. Wales, I think, is the answer to that question. Let's see. 5x5 says Fernicar. And Dragon Diffusion. Drift, I need cheering up. It's been a grind today. Do you know what? I know exactly what you mean, mate. It's been a bit of a crazy one. Do you know, it's really funny, actually. We're just going to do a little bit of a side. If you're watching live or if you're watching later, don't forget that you can join the Discord. The link's in the description. Come and join us. The other thing is, hello, Zanelli Designs. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you could join. Like I said, it's the big 200. It's not, we're not actually, don't panic when there's no show tomorrow. I'm taking a couple of days off. I'll let people know what's going on in the pings. It's basically because we've done an amazing run. And I thought, you know what? Episode 200 is time to tighten things up. Make the format a little bit more interesting. Because at the moment, all I can really do is occasionally do this. And I want to be able to do more stuff with the show format. Yeah? Just something a little bit more interesting, because we've managed to tighten the show down to 2 hours. I don't know if you've noticed, we used to do like 6 hours every day. We tightened it down to 2, mostly because it's respect for the people I work with, really, because you know what I mean. Some of the work that we do is very hard, and I need to dedicate the time to the people I'm working for. But it doesn't actually affect what I do every day. I get plenty of time off. You know, they is treating me good. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Big congratulations on the episode 200. Like I said, this is just live show 200. We actually have 200 videos on the main channel, and I think there's 200 shorts. So we're doing really well for year 2. So it is a little bit of a celebratory what's it, you know, but there it is. So big bada big gaga big. So let me just close that and get that out of the way. So what did we actually have today written up as? DJZ Live Frogedanz and Writers Club. So we'd started doing some research on a new story which we're going to write. We might even get the first book done today, who knows. And that would be the 3X. And I've actually got a really interesting twist for 3X, because we've already explained what that was. We've already explained what that was. Thanks, Kirk. Thanks, Dragon. Appreciate all the congratulations for the live show 200. Here's to the next 200, yeah? But yeah, I had some really cool ideas that line up with the 3X. Now, you guys are all in the room while I'm making it, so there's no secrets, right? We share all the ideas. And the idea here is that we've got this situation with this, like, colony structure spinning through space with, like, 20,000 humans in there. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if there's 3 of them? Yeah, because it's 3x, right? So everything, imagine everything is 3s. Everything is 3s, concept 3, everything 3s. So there's 2 more colonies exactly the same. I just go Fallout style. You see what I mean? So like, people do know, but most people don't. So everyone's told a lie that there's only 1 space colony spinning through space. But actually there's 3. Because what happens if one of them gets wrecked or a disease? There needs to be 2 more as backups. It's triple redundancy. That's Arthur C. Clarke, right? So I'm thinking it would make sense. And it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing that you can play around with. So yeah, you know, like the big secret is they don't know about each other. And maybe the story could start with like a disaster where 1/3 get wiped out, and then the only survivor goes to a different thing and finds out there's a whole other place. That could be an interesting book 1. It's probably been done before, but I don't care. I think it's an interesting direction to start off with. Anyway, so that's my little update on the 3X. We'll probably, well, if we have time, depends how much we manage to get done tonight. Okay, so this obviously is the Empire illustrations. I think this is in SD35 large. So we've taken an image and we've got a pre-trained LoRa, and we've applied a canny from that image loosely at 0.66 to get only like if your eyes were squinting canny, and then applied a prompt where he's pointing. Now we get a pretty good, a little bit too metallic on the shoulder plates, but you know, everything else is on point. So yeah, like I said, that's what I was doing now. But yeah, like I say, we're going to be diving into the DJZ Live progress because, you know, I've been working on that for a while. And also I have the Frogedanz. So here we are with the edit of the Seed upscale. So and that was done with the Seed VR. Oh my god, it took so long to do all of these. My god, each frame, every 5 frames. Oh my god, it was such a nightmare. Anyway, it was an absolute nightmare. But we got it done. And like I say, I've got other clips and another music track which I want to edit that to in a little bit. But first, take a look at DJZ Live, because I've actually made quite a bit of progress, and I hope it doesn't embarrass me in front of all my friends, because that does happen. So let's see, API services, no, yes, right, here it is. This is it. This is the current sort of what it looks like. You know, I hope to open source it eventually, but it's kind of like you have to build the app for your YouTube account. So I've left it so you can put your app ID and stuff in. But it's weird. In some development, there comes a time when you can't really just give out the source code, because it's kind of like, you know, like I could give you an early build of it, which didn't have a lot of sensitive things in, because it's kind of like it gets custom built to what you're doing. I'll show you what I mean. So like if I go into the dashboard, let's just run over what it is. This is a 24-hour, 24/7, not 24-hour, 24/7, so perma stream thing, which I've built, yeah? The idea is I'm going to get a whole bunch of curated content, shorts, live streams, because my idea was really simple. I could show yesterday's live stream tomorrow, and I could also show like a live stream from 6 months ago, right? That's 4 hours of the day done. Okay, and then obviously I do a show every day. That's another, so that's 6 hours of the day done. So I don't even really need to do 24 hours, if you see what I mean. I just like the radio station. I think my radio station has got like a good 3 days of music or something. I'm not sure. On repeat, you know, just playing through everything over and over again. because there's various different playlists and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's obviously playing probably like original content for the radio station. It's probably only a couple of hours if you put every album in order. It's only 30 or 40 albums. It's not that much. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not that much really. Do you know what I mean? If you like got to put it into context. But anyway, enough of that. It's a 24/7 live streaming platform. The source code is here. And we're at the point of completing the OAuth. So I'm basically debugging the actual live streaming part of it right now. I don't think I can stream 2 streams at once on the I'm not sure. I haven't, you know. So you might see me messing around with like live streams appearing randomly over the next couple of days, because obviously I'll be testing this hopefully. But the basic concept is really simple. I have a live show up all day every day, and it's playing either, because I think there's a load of features as well, right? Because I want to build up like a cable network TV station of AI produced content which has human voices because of the YouTube restriction. I love it because this was always the plan, was to dub the content, right, and just do silly voices and just have fun, and then put up tutorials, you know. And like I said, I think it'd be really interesting as well, like, because if you think, right, if I have a live stream from 6 months ago that goes up, so say I put it on a 6-month delay, right, the stuff that we were doing 6 months ago it's really crazy. It's like a time capsule that moves forward with us. So like every day there could be a live show, which was the 6 months ago live show, and we're there like messing around with stuff that nobody touches anymore. Literally, I think 6 months ago we were all like, oh my god, Mochi is so good, Mochi is the best thing ever, guys, you know. And has anyone even touched it? Like, no offense to Mochi, it was great. I really enjoyed messing around with it at the time, but you know, it is what it is, right? So anyway, without me getting giddy about what I want to do before I've even achieved it, you know, you got to have a strong dream to chase, otherwise you never do anything. But I consider this to be a long-term project, right? In the sense that it's not just a gimmick. It's got a whole bunch of stuff which I've built over time, all rolled into one. It's a little bit like the Zero Vector project, except it's less academic. You know what I mean? Everybody knows what a 24/7 live stream platform is, right? But the difference is, because I'm not building it based on OBS or I'm doing pure YouTube API with all custom everything, with all AI coding, right? And we're just going to see whether it explodes. But we've managed to achieve quite a lot. So before we go into the nonsense here, let's see, TTS speak, let's get rid of this. Right. So what do we got here? We got a preview. In fact, it's not even up, is it? Is it up? No video playing. Load test playlist. What's going on here? Oh dear, I think I've broken it just in time for the demonstration. That's painful. Oh wait. Hang on, it's not even running. Yeah, well, that. How is the website still running? That's so weird. All right, well, zombies aside. Whoa. It's not happy. Hold up. Oh my god. Give us a sec with my ropey dope software. Hang on. We need to do the kill command. Is it? Okay. Let's just clean up here a little bit. Ah, yes. There was waiting for the, yeah. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Go on, give me the crazy errors again. Ah, it's actually trying to get a thumbnail right now? Alright. No, actually, wait. Let's see what the front end's doing, because who cares if the error I can... There we go, right. Okay. So there's some bugs in the logs, guys, but don't worry about it. So this is the only playlist. It's the frogs, you know. I've only got one video in it. It's 18 seconds. It plays and then it'll loop. That's to simulate what the live stream would be if you played this test. So that's what would happen, right? Simple stuff. So I'm literally at the point of, it's like just a little beyond the prototype. It's beyond. It's the concept is there. It's beyond the prototype stage. So, for example, you go to the settings section. We have default transitions for when it changes playlists, when it changes videos in a playlist, and then it's using YouTube API. There's actually a config which has your stuff in. I don't even know why this is even in the app. I guess so you can change it. But there's a config file that you put your stuff into. You don't have to enter it in every time. That would be silly. But you know what I mean? It's AI, isn't it? So you get some weird stuff every now and then. But yeah, you can change the default, you know. You get it, right? Going from, let's go back to the top. So videos, as you can see, you add videos in. It's got a database that manages all of the different videos. I'm going to add like more categories, but at the moment there's just content and adverts. The idea being, you know, you do content, advert, content, and they're not real ads either. They're fake ads that I'll make for fun. Just part of the show, you know, it's all fun, right? We go to the playlist, we have the various different playlists, and from here I can set the playlist and change it, you know what I mean? But the idea is I'll build this into a schedule so you'll be able to assign playlists to days of the week, and then the idea is the playlists will loop until, you know, or you know how I mean. It's not difficult to put scheduling programming into a playlists page. So I was like, okay, we've got a video in a playlist, it loops, it's active, you know, it's good. That's good, you know what I mean? We have actions at the bottom of the dashboard. Obviously I didn't mention that, so you can obviously upload a video, make a new playlist, pause the stream, and skip current video. Now I'm obviously wanting to put extra bits and pieces in, so like an intercom, for example, so I could just literally have a mic connected, and like I could pause the screen and literally just talk over it, say something like, oh, I'm changing this, or I want there to be that kind of function to it, so it's like interactive but it's also automated. And to that end, obviously you have the streaming section. You essentially sign into YouTube, but you've got to do it with an app ID, so it doesn't work with just normal login, right? Now I've set it all up, but they said I had to wait like a couple of hours because it's all addresses, right? So even if I didn't do it right, I won't know until I try it out. So we'll probably try that in a minute. But the things that are working I can show you. First one is DJZ Speak, and it failed. You've got to be joking, man. You have any idea how many hours it took to get that thing to work? You've got to be joking, man. It's because the server's broken, that's why. I need to fix whatever problem it is. But I put a sample in the chat. I put a sample in here. Here he is.
Hello, this is a test on the DJZ system.
So it's my Stephen Hawking style. And the idea is, right, check this out. He's actually cached a bunch of beginning playlist name, and he's cached the name. We'll be right back. So it's like he's like the TV announcer guy. So I wanted to have the robot voice for the TV announcer guy. I just thought it would be cool to integrate. It does work. I don't know why the hell it's broken right now. I think it's because my server's having issues. We might have a little kick. We might kick it a little bit in a minute. But like I said, yeah, this is the most complicated thing I've done, and it's like actually useful, which is kind of cool. Because all the other stuff was only useful for the one thing it was good for, you know. Whereas this is putting a bunch of stuff together to try and do something which will make my life easier in the future. So anyway, this is the thing. It's got a whole bunch of different voices, and so the idea is that whenever I need the system to do like an announcement, it can make the audio file and splice it into the stream like a you know, that's the idea anyway. Broken right now though, good stuff. I bet the next thing will be broken as well. It always happens when you do the demo. Let's have a look. Active with a red light. That's fun. Now I haven't downloaded a different LM for this. Technically you can pick whatever you want. So you make a new config, you give it a name, you pick the model. I did try using Polaris, but I haven't added a way to filter out the think tag stuff yet. I think that if you filter out the think tag stuff, it will be really good. But at the moment, I've been using small LM because it will run on almost anything. And then I've been running DeepSeek R1, Quen, Distill, 1.7 build. So yeah, like I say, I've got that one set up here. It says it's connected, but I don't know if it really is. Let's find out. I bet it's busted because the whole server's a bit... It's shaky because I'm in the middle of doing the... Oh yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm online. I'll be available from 7 till 11, Sunday to Thursday. Let me know how I can assist you. Hang on, what? Look at DeepSeek's response. So he's going to respond to the chat. The idea is to put this guy in the chat so that while the live show is running 24/7, it'll yeah. So obviously I'll still be able to do my show at the regular time, but I'll just take this offline while I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's the thing. So let me just see if I can't do this now. Connect as me. DJZ Live has not completed Google verification testing. The app is currently being tested and can only be accessed by developer approved. Hang on. Crap. What have I forgotten to do? Oh, this is actually, is it stable now? Not available. Not available. It's weird because it's Python based. I thought it would be more reliable. Oh. Oh.
This is a test of the DJZ Live system.
It's lies. It works fine. God damn it. Robots. Gaslighting me already, man. It's not a good look. Okay, so it wouldn't let me connect. So let's go to our Wonder Dev. It says, have you added thing? I'll say, I have added the URIs to the Google console. It was actually quite easy. I was surprised how easy it was to do, which is why I'm suspicious that it actually is completely broken. I did try to use the sign in, what is it? No, the auth, what's it called in the button? Connect to YouTube. And I was able to pick my account this time. But then we received another message. The dreaded, you are not verified. Damn. I demand t-shirt printable stuff of lots of shit breaking for the 200th episode. Well, I tell you what, I can't give you t-shirt printing, but I tell you what, do you know what's funny? Ages ago, I did a tutorial on how to do Shopify, and I made a website which has merch which you can buy, but it turned into like a secret because I never really bothered to promote it or anything. And then they managed to charge me like every month probably the amount to buy a hat every month, and I thought, it's fine. And I just kept meaning to say, oh, by the way, you can buy the Scuffed Epoch hats. Let me see if I can even find the website now. It's not even at Scuffed, that's the trouble. It's a 5 Below 5 address. I don't think I ever moved it. 5 Below 5/shop. I don't think that will really work now. Shop.html. I don't remember. I don't see anything there. And we'll never know. Like I said, it's on here. Wait. Wouldn't it be funny if there's a little shopping icon that actually takes you there? No, it doesn't. So there is actually a merch shop, and you can actually... Let me see if I can find it another way. 5 Below 5 merch shop? No, that's never going to work. See, this is another thing. There was no point. Because look, 5below.com. You know, the reason that we're Scuffed Epoch now. So yeah, you're never going to find it, mate. Never going to find UK Shopify. Because I thought maybe there's a way that you can like search and find a Shopify. But nah, of course you can't. Of course you can't. Well, anyway. I bet you if I go back to like... If I go back and watch the tutorial... It'll have the URL in the video. I'll be like, oh yeah, and the web, it will still be there. How terrible I am. So yeah, there's a. Right, how are we doing here anyway? What's it say? Add 5 Below 5 UK as a test user in the OAuth screen. OAuth. Wait, what? OAuth consent screen. Yep. Multitasking is terrible. Well, we can close that. Okay, so I wish I hadn't said what I said because I take it back. What the hell am I supposed to do? There's nothing here. There are no buttons. So yeah, if I click on that, yeah. No. Oh, I'm on the OAuth. What? Hold up. So I could see what I was doing. And then it... Ah, no. I wish I hadn't said what I said now. The buttons aren't what they're saying here. It says add as a test user in the OAuth consent screen, and the thing is that that was an option, but when I clicked on it, it's gone and it didn't take me there. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing here. Wait. OAuth consent screen. Yes, click. OAuth consent screen. App domain. No. Authorized domain. Developer contact. We're getting close. How do I add my... It's already got my email address. They don't make it easy. Test users. Yeah, that's right. I don't want to copy my own address. Hey. Allowed user cap prior to app verification is 100, apparently. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. It wants me to publish the app. Oh, God. All right. Okay. We have added the test user. That took quite a while, but it's painful because I've never seen it before, right? Once you've done it a couple of times, you'll like have a new skill now. We have added the test user. Let's go. Can you believe it's the middle of July already? I just can't believe how quickly this year has gone by. It's unreal. Not enough time in the year, guys. There's not enough time. So if it works successfully, we can create a live stream, view the YouTube, check the streaming. Okay, cool. But what if I'm already streaming though? Okay, well, hopefully we don't break the live stream. That'd be fun. Oh, you've been given access to something that's been tested. Yeah? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Yes and yes. And yes. Whoa! It works! Holy crap! I love to see it, guys. I love to see it. Do you know what I mean? The weird thing about the show is it looks like nothing's happening and then suddenly things happen. It's probably still broken. Let's check the console. Where's my console? Favicom's missing. Other than that, we're looking good. Playlist to stream, test, stream quality, that. I'll call it test stream. Test stream. Oh, but there's other stuff. Oh, but there's other stuff. So we're connected though. God damn. Now, it says it's missing stuff. It's working. Why is he saying it's not working when it's working? And then we know the chatbot's working because we sent it a message and he was like, yeah, I'm working. We got DeepSeek. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, there's no time like the present. Let's see what we get. Errors. I want errors. Am I allowed to stream twice? Hang on, let me just check. Can I stream to YouTube twice at the same time? Whatever. 2 times. Yes, it is possible. Dual streaming. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. You can have... No. Okay, right, whatever. Alright, looks like... Dashboard, so we've got a loaded playlist. It should just be a dancing frog. Okay. Hit the button. Errors. Resolution is required. Excuse me. Okay, so let's have a look at this because this is getting very close. What's this say? Oh, forget the favicon. What's that say? Streaming create. Here we go. It's probably a whole bunch of like miswritten. You know how we talked about snail case and all that? It's probably that. Whenever I look through the AI code, it's like, oh, I wrote it as the wrong kind. Go ahead and try YouTube. What happens? Well, connect, streaming, yeah, okay. This is all in the same chat, it's fine. So let me see. Right. We are able to sign in and authenticate with YouTube. And are able to see the video count, subscriber count, and other information. So it works. That was the bit. So that's like half the battle. So we are able to sign and authenticate with YouTube. We are able to see the video count. There you go. However, when we try to create a test stream, we see these errors. Browser console. Off we go. Plan time. Some comments. Zanelli says, trying to make what I thought was going to be a simple node has broken me today. All I was doing was making a video layering system and it's turned into a nightmare of memory management. Yep. I've done the exact same thing. I've got a bunch of stuff like that, and some of it I left comfy to make it easier to make it actually work. Yeah, sometimes I just went straight for pure Python instead of trying to use comfy. But that comes with its own problems. I would recommend sticking in comfy if you can. But yeah, I can see what you mean. Full Dive says, sometimes I think even sleep is a waste of time. I need more time in a day. That's the correct attitude. Some people say when you find your purpose, regardless of what that is, sleep and food become a nuisance. Yeah, because they get in the way of your goals. They get in the way of your purpose. And that's essentially, people used to call that workaholic or passion, right? But I just call it being driven. So you're driven and you're enjoying what you're doing, which is a good place to be. Just make sure you look after yourself, because you can sleep not enough, and you can, sleeping and eating not enough will kill you. Because you can die before you experience death. So keep on living. Right. What's it say? Fennecar, it surprises me more, the advancement in AI. And then Zanelli speaking about the multi-streaming, says, I would think so. Lo-Fi Girl has 10 streams going at once. Damn. Maybe I could run my own satellite TV show. See, the thing is, right, remember, I could make a zero-vector system that operates my TV shows. Okay, we could do this. We haven't put all the bits together. It's like we've built all these Lego bricks. This is just an applied, I call it applied intelligence, because you have artificial intelligence, which won't remain artificial for long. And someone's got to actually apply it. Let's make it do some work. That's what we used to say in the old days. We can make it do work. So, there's a method signature mismatch. I love reading the explanation of why it's broken. It's one of my favorite bits. Hang on. Can we go plus? Right. I can't make it any bigger than that. You won't be able to read it. It'll get smaller. But looking at the code, I found the issue. Create live stream method in source services YouTube service.js. Method signature mismatch. Streaming root calls YouTube service. Create live stream. Title, description, privacy, category ID. But the YouTube service method only expects title, description, so it doesn't expect privacy, category ID. Huh. Hard-coded resolution. YouTube service hard-code stream format at 720p, but YouTube API might require more specific resolution parameters. Third parameter options. Fix. Might need explicit width height. Yeah, see, this is something I played a bit loose with this. I probably need to implement a canvas to make sure that whatever we're streaming is always inside the frame. Because that's the thing, you take that for granted, don't you? But it comes for free when you get a streaming tool. It's like the most basic thing, and I left it till last because I didn't even know whether we would even need it. Classic. So we're going to update the create live stream method. Ooh. Wait, replace format 720p with proper resolution parameters, or use resolution 720p instead of format. Okay. This is why it takes a while. Because you're like, okay. Whoops. Wrong one. Okay. And of course, that's not the only thing that I've been working on. I got another thing I'm working on the side, which is that airbrushing, master Photoshop, retouching. Oh, and it wants to run that as well, does it? Don't blow up my other thing, though. May as well have a look at that while it's cooking the other app. Okay, so I built this one with Vite, because I love Vite. Oh no, it broke! Did I break it? No, wait. Yeah, I think I broke it. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Ah, it's already... Right. We can launch the app on port 4242 to prevent clashes with other apps. That was stupid of me. I forgot. Of course, it's still running on port 3000, which is what we're building this one on, of course. So, I think this guy won, though. You know, it's like a car crash. So the big guy that was already up and running, he wins by default. Yeah. Change the port for me. Ah, beautiful. 4243. Wait, what? Is that actually what I typed? I said 4242. There's something else on 4242. Oh no, that's the back end. Okay, alright, I'll just shut up for a minute. Dear oh dear. I didn't even know there was a back end with a different port number. I wasn't really paying attention when he built this one, to be honest. So if this is Skynet, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't pay attention. My bad. I think it's just a Photoshop retouching course, though, so I think we're okay. Why has it got an API? Why? What? Hang on. Dashboard, internal error, something went wrong. Uh-oh. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's not bad. Oof. It's a little bit of a flashbang now. We might need to refactor this for dark mode before I show it off. Refactor the style to use dark mode. Off you go, mate. That's like too much. There's also some stuff here. He's done a good job, though, by the looks of it. Yeah. So the fun thing about this, right, is it has a database that tracks your progress and stuff. So it's more... You know how I've been doing these tutorial sites where they're educational and stuff? That's all cool. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice if it tracks your progress and if you do everything, you get, like, a certificate at the end? I just thought it would be fun to do. Look at this guy, look at this. CSS variable update. Restructure color system for dual themes. Theme toggle components. Auto detect the user's system preference. Add transition effects for theme switching. Love it. I bet he'll do black on black somewhere. For some reason, black on black text just occurs. White on white as well. You know what I mean? You'll do the thing and there'll be an element somewhere which just didn't quite get the message. But usually just saying, give me dark mode is good enough. Because, to be honest, a lot of the stuff is using things like Tailwind CSS, I download the CDN and then modify it, or add patch rules with additional style sheets that are imported to my template. But like, it has dark mode built in. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you actually have to code anything. You literally just go dark mode enable, and it like understands to do all of the stuff in inverted, you know, colors, or with a dark theme. It understands. It's pre-programmed is what I'm trying to say. There's loads of different themes. Like Tailwind's actually insane, which is why it's so easy to develop with. Tailwind, CSS and font awesome was literally the last 3 months of what they call vibe coding. You could pretty much just say anything in HTML5 with Tailwind and font awesome, and it will just rock and look good. But now everyone uses it, so now everything looks like that. It's kind of funny. It's like the new Netscape. Here, I'll give you an example of what I mean, because I use it on my main website. Unironically, this is what an AI website looks like. You know what I mean? It's got the text, and it's got the dark mode, it's got all buttons, and it's got the cool dynamic filtering stuff and the card based thing, and here's another one. You know what I mean? It's got the same, they all kind of look the same. It's not Gradio, it's something else. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but yeah, this is what you get from vibe coded websites. And like I said, I've been trying to break away a little bit, and like I said, this, ooh, is he finished already? We got our dark mode, ladies and gentlemen. Gentle friends and ladies. He's still editing the CSS, but it's looking good already, I think. Let's just move this out of the way for a second. Where's the website gone? Lost it. Okay. Is he finished yet? I want to drag it down and have a look. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. What's it doing? 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 75 minutes. These had better be good. But certainly I'm going to run through it to make sure it's good. And then if it's good, well, I mean, it is what it is, guys. Because when we built this, we built it by extracting data from one of the top YouTube tutorial guys. And it was just, I did a deep research on the lessons, and then I extracted and enhanced the lessons with the tips because they were relevant, right? Got a bit of a weird web design here, but I think it's because I'm holding it in a funny place. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's okay, he's okay. Oh. I might have rocked the boat a little bit. Right, so anyway, let's check on the other thing while that's cooking, yeah? So what's it saying here? It wants to do, let me restart the server. Right, let's just, I need to help him out. I wish I did it with Vite. See, the funny thing I've been finding is the nuances of developing with different code, different stacks, and I think TypeScript is the most fun to develop with for me, just because it's easy to distribute the source code. Like a lot of these, like Python, there's a lot of guff in the source code which you can't or shouldn't distribute, which is okay. You get used to which files should be and shouldn't be included when you're doing your commits, and you can automate it if you want, okay, but I like to have a bit of intimacy with what I'm doing. So it's like, I'd like to know this folder, you know, we don't accept, you know, yes or no, basically, right? And then just from doing it many times, you see the pattern and that, right? But when I started moving over to things like Next.js, which is a ball ache, because you have to clear the Next.js cache out, and sometimes the Next.js cache is reverting changes that you thought were fixed, right? The old problems come back, which I don't like. And I'm not obviously talking from the perspective of coding with Sonnet or Gemini or whatever it is you're coding with, okay? I'm not talking about traditional development, physical development with your fingers, right? So TypeScript was a lot of fun because, generally speaking, obviously there's still, like, the node modules folder, there are still folders you don't share, obviously, right? But you know that they got built when you installed, so like everything in those folders someone else will get when they build their version. So it's kind of lightweight. It's not a lot of files. Usually 30 to 50 files can be a very big project, which is super powerful. The files are short, so they don't crap out on the content window. So like, you know what I mean? And then the reason I like Vite over just normal TypeScript development with all JavaScript stack and all the rest was because Vite had this funny way of handling so that when a file gets changed, it auto restarts itself. So one thing that the LLMs do is they trip over themselves by trying to activate, like, watch this, he might do it now. So when the server's running, right, he might get it right, but look, so here we stopped the server and then he started the server in a new terminal. So now he wants to run a tail on the logs. Now obviously if you run, it says cdd did it right. If he runs it here, it's potentially going to crash the server actually, right? But it's kind of hit and miss whether he will create a new terminal. So let's find out. Yeah, he did. He made a new terminal. But sometimes he doesn't. And he got the command wrong because we're not on Linux. Again. That's okay. He's supposed to use a default of PowerShell, but he uses this thing called Cline instead. Which says PowerShell 7 apparently. It says it's PowerShell, but anyway. Still gonna get the command right this time. Oh, okay, cool. What do we get back here? Ooh. Cannot read. Failed to get videos. Ooh. Ooh. Great, I can see the server is up. Now let me test the live stream by opening the app in a browser. Let's open up the app in a browser. Here we have it. Refresh. Oh, yeah, we don't need to autoplay. So it's on test. So this is going to be a loop of the Frogedanz for the testing. We're connected and signed in still, which is nice. I wouldn't want to do that every time. Test, 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 test. Ooh, 720p. I think it's still going to fail. Oh no, you better not be showing off the stream key. No compatible source was found for the media. Wait, what? Wait. What's this? It looks like it's doing something. It's streaming. Streaming started. And then no compatible source. What? Okay, so there's a weird error. What the hell is going on? I'm just going to check my YouTube control panel right here and see what the heck's going on. Oh my god, there is actually a test live stream. What? Oh. Okay, when's it start? It starts now, apparently. Do I have to do something to make it go live? Is there like a button? I mean, it says stop. Wait, dashboard maybe? Pause. YouTube status not connected. Nice. Nice. It's played 8 videos so far and we've been up for a minute, apparently. I'm going to go to the live thing. It says waiting for me. It says waiting for Scuffed. It's trying, isn't it? It's really trying. But I don't think it can. I don't think it think. I don't think it's doing what it thinks it's doing. Wait. Anybody there? No. Right, because I don't even know. Not found. Yeah, none of this even works yet. It's just more stuff I need to fix. But it's working though, kind of. It's working, but it's not working. So we are streaming. But I don't know what's going on. I don't think YouTube is receiving the stream. I think that's what's going on there. Right, there's no go live button that I can see, so yeah, that's the point. See, normally you have a go live button. Like you can see it streaming. I can see it playing the video back in the log. It's literally all these logs here are just all these logs are basically just, oh yeah, I'm playing that video. You can see it going through the timestamp, and does it make it to 18 seconds every time, or? Because it's 18 seconds long. 18, and then it restarts, which is what it's supposed to do. I don't know why it keeps saying this error here though. No compatible source was found for this media. But it is actually streaming now. Let's tell him what's going on. Stop the stream. Okay. So I can see the server's running on port 3000. Let me test the YouTube live stream. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So we successfully. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think it was really successful, but okay. We started the live stream, and we can see the live stream listed as upcoming in the YouTube control panel, I guess you call it. You probably have some the YouTube studio or something. I don't want to. All right. However, the browser logs show the following errors. It seems that the video is being streamed, although contradictory errors are being asked, and the actual stream did not go live. See, I'm pretty sure there's like a button, there's like a final button for go live. So I created the stream and I was streaming to the stream, but it wasn't actually, you know what I mean? There's like another thing. There's a whole nother thing we got to do. So that, my friends, is coffee time. More. It just says more. There's so many logs, it just says more. Oh yeah, the new camera is working not well. It's not really a new camera. It's an old camera with an old lens, but I've got the adapter to put the two together. So we should be setting up some cool stuff. Of course, the weather has changed. It's really funny. The funniest thing today. So I went to go and get some lunch, and I'm walking in like dripping with rain because it's been thunderstorms all day, flooding in the streets. And the radio is playing, and it's like, after a record drought in the west of England, a hosepipe ban has been enacted, and so you're not allowed to do any outdoor. I'm like, you what? It was a classic. It was a classic. There's probably floods. There's probably been floods. And they're like, oi, turn your hosepipe off. It's so British, it's unreal. It's like a classic British summer thing. You know, it's like it doesn't rain for 3 or 4 days and they like, it's water shortage. Do you realise that we've got not a lot of water? Did you know, I think they leak 4 million gallons of water every day. Leaks, just leaks. 4 million gallons a day. I couldn't believe it. For the water system, I mean. Right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're back. So we're going to do a little bit more with this thing, and then we're going to move on to the other thing. Alright. So... setup, blah blah blah. Where's my planner? Here we go. Oh, yeah, look, see? Yeah, see, I was right. You have to go from upcoming to live. Yeah, we don't have that. So ensure start broadcast method is being called when streaming starts. Yeah, it's okay to put it in one button. Upcoming live, update video preview, add logging. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. How's the other thing doing? Can it run yet? It says it's running. Let me test it. Let's see what happens with Veet when it's already running. So let's have a look here. No, right. So let's just close that. Close that, close that, close that, close that. So we've got the server running with Veet here. It says npm run dev. Okay. I bet it'll run a second one now. Says 4243 4243. Crashed. So wait, did it kill it? That's fine though. As long as it doesn't have more than one open, it's fine. Kill it. Plan mode. I meant when he's making changes to the files anyway. So if he actually changes the files, it just keeps going. It'll say, you'll see it in the logs saying stuff like restarting due to changes. He does it by himself all the time. Anyway, I just found it easier to work with. And it was a little bit better than just running just TypeScript on its own. Anyway, should we see if we can actually make it do something? That'd be great. Oi, 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 tooltips. Why do tooltips take up half the screen? Dashboard? Has he broken it? This looked nice. Where did this one go? Okay. refresh. So it's changed the port number and we've lost everything. Only the title dash... Oh boy, only the title... Dashboard button and certificate button. Let's kill itself. Yeah, it's not a happy bunny after whatever we just told it to do. What did we tell it to do? Probably told it to change the port number. No, it's yeah. I think it's just CSS though, so I'm not really too fussed about that. And what's this one doing? Lots of errors. Kill. Oh god, man, there was multiple ones running. I'll just do it myself. Okay. Streaming. I'll call it test again. Yeah, it keeps on giving that error. So weird. Hold on. Should be another test upcoming. Yeah, another test upcoming. Not live though. I wonder if it's not transcoding or something silly, and it's just literally spitting MP4 direct to YouTube. Probably what's happening, because it thinks it's streaming at 720p 30 FPS, but we're getting these errors. Well, it's not going live, that's for sure, so we'll kill it. Get these errors. Okay.
Yeah, on the budget.
Alright. When we try to go live, we see these errors. In the browser console. And we see these errors in the server console. Right. Wait, what? No such... Wait, what? I can't store my error because there's no such table called recovery attempts. So it's clear there's a lot of loose ends in this app which need tying up. But yeah, let's see if we can't find that. There we go. Look, that one there. And there. Okay. There are... Whoop, let me type. Oh, I am typing, I just can't see it. That's clever. There are more logs. However, we can investigate these. So, something I've been doing a lot is saying console error, which I copy-paste, then server error, which I copy-paste at the same time, and then I just say we can investigate. We can investigate is a really, really powerful 3-word action phrase, yeah? We can investigate. What does that mean? It's like packed up. He's going to do a bunch of testing, figure out what's wrong, and for the planning stage, that's perfect, because normally he'll just come back with, oh, I found the problem. Now, obviously you can go down a rabbit hole because, you know, there could be more than one problem, right? So what I've adapted is a different way of doing it. When there are a lot, that wasn't a lot. When there are a lot, like loads of errors, like so many that you could never do it in one. You know what I mean? There's no way, because it's just too much juggling. So what I'll do is I'll say issues list. I'll create TTS issues list. Create webfixes1.md, right? And that will be a list of all the errors with potential fixes in shorthand. So then the next step is run through the list and fix everything. So then if he needs to break it up into multi-steps, he can and he will. But it stops him from getting lost in the source and forgetting about something which was important. Just helping him along, really. So local preview issue. Main fix should be ensuring the client constructs the correct URLs and the database has the proper video records. F404 for the video stream. Video 1 is missing from the database. What? Yeah, it says, so who cares? It says, so server log shows video not found in database for ID1, but FFmpeg is successfully streaming a video file that exists on the disk. This indicates the video file exists, but video ID1 is missing. The streaming process is using a different video source than the preview. Why? Why? The local preview is failing. What? This is so bizarre. It says video not found in database, service DJZ Live 1. It's very strange. App.js is missing API videos. Yes, because the API endpoint recently got renamed because it used to be called auth, but it's actually something else because YouTube wanted it to be something else. I think he's going to figure it out without my help, but I don't want to give him I don't want to give him any clues. It's funny. Like, it would benefit me to help him along, but then it's not a real project because I want to be able to say at the end, yeah, the AI built it, because that would be cool. Let's see. NPX. Oh, what's all this? Okay. He just wants to read it. All right. Whenever I see him mentioning my main database, I get a bit like, whoa, because I don't upload that. You know what I mean? Like the in-dev database, you know, it's because you can just rebuild it. There's only one video in it right now. What's it saying? Oh yeah, nice. Nice file name. Yeah, that's another thing I need to enhance the video upload before I add a decent amount of videos. I'm gonna have to overhaul the whole app anyway, because right now it's just title description. Needs to have a meta JSON. You know what I mean? Then I think I need a meta JSON or something, so that when you upload the video, you can set additional properties. Like I want to do a custom fields, like for example TTS. So if you check a box, you can have it so that the TTS will announce the name of the thing when it comes on. That kind of stuff. And also, that JSON metadata could be available to the LLM that's in the chat. So if you said, what are we watching right now? The chatbot can use Polaris or DeepSeek or whatever to just go, yeah, we're watching this, because he knows, because there's a list that he can read. You know what I mean? It's like attached to every video. That's the idea anyway. I don't know what it'll actually be, because he might come up with a better way of doing what I want to do, which isn't that, but does the same thing. Because I don't really care how it gets done. Like, I never would have vectorized all of my loops in Python if AI didn't tell me to. I didn't even know you could, okay? I'm just going to be honest. I didn't even know you could, okay? I didn't know that you can turn all of your loops into a bloody NumPy table and then OpenCV accelerate it with CUDA. I didn't know you could do that. So sue me. And to be honest, I don't think a lot of people know you could do it, because I see a lot of projects out there and no one does it. I guess it's like, why would you need to? But, you know, efficiency is speed. So, I don't know. I haven't been, like, massively into development. I've been an engineer. So, I don't know. Yes. Transforming the URL. Yes. That looks valid to me. Where's the problem? Or maybe that's the... Is that the fixed? Has he fixed it? Is that the fixed URL? Videos to stream. What the heck's that? So the API works for video ID 2. The issue is the browser is requesting video ID 1, which doesn't exist. Could this be that there was a duff video added to the database? That's weird. There's no such thing as video 1 in my database. I think it's easier than he thinks. I think it is literally that during development I tried to upload a video, right? And it made the entry in the database, but there was no URL, there was no, do you know what I mean? It failed to add, but it's in there. So I bet all you got to do is... What are you trying to do? Server run. Server running. Server is running. Recovery database. Video not found. So these errors about video not found, yeah, it's all because video 1 is missing. I think he should drop the video database. I reckon maybe what we need to do is actually have a way to delete the videos. You know, delete the videos from the database. Because I bet there's like a ghost. There's like a ghost entry from development. That's what I'm putting my money on. Because I can only see one video and they say this is ID 2. And ID, it's fine. It's not actually playing, but... Oh wait, there it is. Right. I reckon it's gonna be... I reckon it's literally the ID 1. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see. Right, this. Okay. I don't like nudging him, but I think maybe it's my fault. Do you know what I mean? I think it's my fault. I feel partially responsible here because, like, the 1 being a ghost. That's when I was developing. I should have. Yeah. Let me just check. Okay. I'm gonna ask him a few questions. If video ID 1 does not exist, could this be due to a failed or corrupted entry during testing the adding of videos during early development which is leading to this situation? Question mark. We can enhance the video page by adding a red X in the corner of the video card in the grid display, which can be used to remove videos. There should be an entry for every ID. Okay. Using a fallback solid gray image, generated image. Follow the generated image. If a video cannot be found. I think that's pretty solid. Because then it's like the grid isn't just video. Now it also offers you a way, like if there was a problem, you're not filling up the database. I don't know. This might... We'll see, won't we? Let's see what he has to say for himself, because it seems like ID 1 is corrupted. And so this problem has come from probably the first video I tried to add. It was unable to actually save it to the database because there was no database at that stage, right? And then what's happened now is I've come along and fixed everything, got it all working with him. And so the first video is actually video number 2. And so then every time he checks the library, he's like, oh, I can't find video 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can teach him, or maybe have some facility for fixing it ourselves. Because the idea is once you're finished with this, once this is done, you're not paying any money for the TTS because it's local and free. It's fast. It's twice as fast. So if he needs to say something for 10 seconds, it takes 5 seconds to make it. That's a pretty good reaction time. Because it sounds like a robot, right? It's not expensive TTS. It's a zero cost TTS. And then the same with the chatbot. We've done it with Olama. So that means you pick your LLM. And then the chatbot responses are free too. Because the last thing you need is to set up a cool stream which runs 24 hours a day and then everyone's just yamming away, you know. Fernicar says, the problem comes from the middle between the keyboard and the chair. What? The cables? No, I know what you're saying. Let's see. The rain here last night was torrential. It knocked the power out a couple of times, said Zanelli. Damn. That's crazy. What are we doing here? Yes, do it. Open another one. I need another one. More terminals. Oh, look at this. TTS enable announcement null. TTS enable 1. See, there's no metadata yet to put the because there should be a TTS field with every video. I haven't implemented it yet. And so because obviously at the moment it would just be like dancing frogs 18 seconds later. Dancing frogs. That would get annoying. So so let's have a look at this. What's he gonna do? Only video, no video 1, likely deleted during testing. Application is trying to access video 1, missing video 1. Browser's requesting 1 instead of this. Okay, so it was wrong and it was wrong. He wasn't just wrong, he was also wrong. Okay, so we're gonna check for hard-coded video IDs. Ensure the videos use that. I don't think that fixes it though. Whatever. We'll let him get on with it. Video not found card. Yeah, we want that. That's good. We definitely need that. Okay, missing, corrupted. We can delete them. See, ideally, I'd like to delete ID 1, but I don't know what... That might be unsafe. Verify videos exist. Yes. And then this'll take us on to metadata and all that good stuff. So I'll let this guy get to work, and then we'll come back to this. So what are we doing here? Oh no. Oh no, it's so broken. Just when I was telling everyone how great, just when I was telling everybody how great Vite was, you want to make me look bad, but that's okay, I don't mind. So missing font awesome dependency. So obviously for some reason it's not actually in the package JSON. I don't know how I managed that. Probably because it was CDN and now it's not. So it's changed his mind. So I'm like, do you remember what happened with this one, guys? So this was the educational site. So what happened was we did one change and then it lost all the text, and it's because font awesome. So like you're it just gone. It's gone. Where's all the content? It's there, but you can't see it. So yeah, we're going to install font awesome free, and that should fix it. Long story short, it's kind of funny. Oh good, I found it. Let me see how the video is populated and look for Phantom Video ID 1. There's another t-shirt, the Phantom ID 1. Conspiracy. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be writing a book tonight, mainly because it deserves its own show. But we've already started the research. I've talked a lot about it. The ideas are all written down and recorded, so it'll probably be a feature when we come back. Because it depends. I suppose it depends, doesn't it? We'll see how we go on. But that's how it's looking. I suppose we could check up on the state of the law book, though. That would be fun. So hang on a minute. Let me also check what happens. Uh-oh. Watch out, he's literally throwing it off the cliff to see what breaks. Did he even close the other server? I don't think he did. Oh well, I guess we'll have two. It hasn't started yet, calm down. See? Still open here. I'll help him out. Quick. I bet I was too slow, but I'll try. Oh look, it's there we go. It's open. Right, let's give it a blast and see how we get on. Hello everybody, we got it. Streaming. We'll go test and test and test and 720 and start the show. What's that say? It's still complaining about something. Videos, here we go. Updating video preview with 1. Media not loaded, network failed. Right, stop. Okay. Videos. I mean, we've got to delete now. We've got the video. put 3 of those bad boys in there. Save. See, at no point am I referencing a video 1. So that's still a bit of a mystery. And it doesn't really tell me anything in the log. The log's useless. Doesn't tell me nothing. Yeah, it's still complaining about... See, the error is to do with this videos 1 stream again, which is weird. It's like every video... Do you know what's really weird about this system? Every single video on the system has its own endpoint for some reason. It's quite bizarre. But hey, who am I to argue with Sonnet 4? So let me see here. PM start. He wants to do the thing. Alright, listen. I think we've created another test. So it is, by the way, like I said, this isn't like garbage. It is actually creating the streams. It's just not quite... It's like, oh, it's close. Okay. We still see errors in the logs. Can we remove whatever this is? This corrupted entry. Let's risk it all. Let's go. Risk it all. Cut it out and see what happens. See, just remove corrupted entry, because it is. I don't care. He can't explain it, but there's no video, so what's the point? Just, you know, or he could point video, he could point ID1 to the file, you know what I mean? Just patch it to ID2 or something. Patch it to something that works. I don't know. Yeah, could we just create a new database? Could we just drop the tables and start fresh? That might be a better thing to do, you know. See, if I could drop the tables but without, you know, keep the schema, I think that's probably going to be the best thing. Because if I remember, what happened was it wasn't able to save the file, but it was able to save the database. And so the first time we did the process, it's obviously created the entry with nothing. And so then it fails forever. Probably doesn't even have, yeah. Aborted, I bet. Hang on. Yeah, look. There we go. The only video in the database has ID 2. So the get 1 not found is happening because somewhere in the code there's a reference to video 1, but the video doesn't exist. Therefore, you get diddly squat. Okay, he's checking for any hard-pointed references to video 1. Right, okay, off you go, son. Do I just change it from act to plan? Uh-oh. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Yes, check for orphans. I told you it was. I told you. Oh no! What the heck? It's got a bunch of cached playlist fades. Look at this. The system's really cool, man. It's got loads of cool features. I just hope I can get it off the ground. I feel like I'm trying to build a plane or something. It's kind of funny. So many crashed prototypes, guys. The wreckage. I stand on the Shoulders a huge pile of prototype wreckage. Let's see. Video ID 2, no video ID. Yeah, we know. This is so balmy. It's coming from somewhere else. What? Well, hang on. How about we think about this the other way? What about patching the database with data from entry 2 so that it stops complaining? It's probably best that we figure it out, though. So what's he saying? Video ID 1 must be coming from front-end caching. Oh, boy. Right. Front-end caching, huh? No terminal. Front-end caching. Yep. Elephants never forget and all that. So yeah, let's have a look at this. Look at this. This is funny. So when it starts, the database goes up. It then does migration of the TTS and UCB, which is the OLAMA. And then, where are we? Initializing the service, available voices, UCB. Then we get the YouTube service loaded. Then we have a Node Media server from Chen Ming Liang. And then that starts on these ports. And then we have a stream health monitor, FFmpeg, performance tracking, streaming config, all the database stuff. The media orchestrator, I think, is part of the Node Media server, or built off the back of it. Then you have the front end, and then you have all of the stuff. So, I don't know. So what does he want me to do? Catch the source of the video ID request. Alright, I'm going to let him run it, guys. I don't normally let him do this, but I'm going to let him do it. Wow, it's even... Okay. Isn't he supposed to click on something? Loading playlist test 404 start preview button. No, it won't. That won't. He's gonna watch the frogs. That's not gonna do it. It's gonna be expensive too. What you can? It's like having a sports car and putting your foot down. Watch the fuel gauge go down. It's like same thing with browser use. If you're not careful. Oh. Tried to use browser action without value for required what uh-oh. Action type text F12. It's trying to open the console. Bless it. The browser was closed. Uh-oh. Let me check the logs. Restart the server and watch for anything about it. Won't. There's nothing. There's nothing about it, I don't think. Nope. Nope. It's only when you start a live stream. He can't do that. Right. Kill that. And start it again. Right, while he's doing that, let's go back to the juggle here. So, what do we got? You haven't installed it yet. He was waiting for me to click go. Nightmare. That's the only problem with the automation. If you don't keep juggling back and forth, he might have immediately stopped when you left the room. Oh, I was waiting for you to tell me what to do. You gotta like keep rotating around them. So you spend too long away, and the bots like to play. Okay, now because he can read the console quicker than me, type like copy pasting, I am going to do it again, but we're at $5.17. Let's see what this costs me. Okay, See, because he can't even click the live stream. He doesn't know what to type. I mean, I could tell him, type test, and start the live stream. But he might not be smart enough to pull it off. I don't know. Oh, did he catch the error? If he catches the error, it doesn't matter. I don't think he... Yes. See, it happens when you start the live stream. While he's ruminating, how are we doing here? He's still coding as well. Boring. Right. Oh, well, actually, we could start the thing there. And then... Yes. Perhaps. Is that all it was? I chopped off just that beginning bit there. Alright. Oh no! They need more monies. These guys, they're terrible. Hey guys, you got any more of them credits? Hang on. There's gonna be like Token Addicts Anonymous one day, guys. You're gonna earn your golden, you'll get your silver token for not using AI for 30 days. They'll be like, you're doing really well. Yeah, I'm on the program. Well, it all started when I started working with LLM, with AI. Before I knew it, I was spending half my wages on AI just to get my work done. Oh. Shocking. A shocking dystopia where you have to rent your own labor. You have to rent your own labor each month. You gotta pay for your own brain power. Alright. Keep it moving. You too. Get on with it, cheeky buggers. AI. Yeah, you've got to say it like that. Every time you got to say AI. Tokens are us. That's right, Throttle. Hey, get ready for token shortages. Because it's like traffic, right? When everybody's suddenly on the road, like when cars first came out, there was no cars. Everyone could just drive around as fast as they wanted. Cars weren't that fast, mind you, but, you could just drive anywhere you wanted. And then over time, everybody had a car, and now there's traffic, and you got to go slow, and there's loads of laws and rules, and it costs loads of money, and it just gets more expensive and less enjoyable over time. And so I'm thinking that's a fractal, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's going to apply. Because there's only so much silicon. If everybody in the world suddenly wanted to use AI, they're going to have to figure out how that works. The worst case scenario is the biggest companies auction their allocation for much, much more than the regular price. But then that eventually makes the price go up over time faster, because you have to compete with big companies that are pre-buying all the tokens because they need them. You know what I mean? Like if my business makes 5 million and I have to spend 1 million on tokens, you can't be like Claude's down today. Do you know what I mean? So I think that, it's an interesting little thing that's sort of brewing away, What's this? What's he want to do now? Look, I'll test it myself. 42, 43. I don't know why I wanted to pick something memorable, but I guess maybe there's something else already on 42, 43. I don't know. Is it back? Oh. It's not looking good, guys. It was looking great until I buggered about with it. There used to be a flowchart, did you bugger about with it? Yes or no? And you'd follow it all the way round, and eventually it would be like, blame it on someone else, or, you know, own up, or... It's like, did you touch it? Yes. Did you break it? Hold on. Huh? Huh? The 404 errors are not related to video 1 at all. They're caused by missing vendor files that HTML's trying to load. Huh. There's no vendor directory in public. This is not registered. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Well, let me just check this bit. Maybe there's another one I have to add. That would not surprise me. It has been a little bit interesting. So we've got our fake tester, or whatever they want to call it. JavaScript origin. The redirect URI we're currently using is API streaming YouTube callback, and they're saying I need to use auth YouTube callback, but I'm pretty sure that was changed from auth to API. So I'm just going to argue with him a little bit. Hang on. Okay, we changed to as the, I mean, maybe I have to do both, okay? But I'm thinking that actually, OBS reconnected. Please don't ban me. I'm just trying to build something. Okay. We changed to this streaming YouTube callback. As the authorized redirect URI in Google Console. Yes. We previously used, but then we... Right. Let me just get this thing here. Auth callback. Alright, because I'm sure it was auth callback and that didn't work. Cheers. But this was not working. So then we changed to this, and should we add both, or is the last instruction a mistake / oversight? Dragon says, I am told the US has an internet shortage. The ISPs rob users and limit them. No unlimited internet in the US. So I do expect tokens to be short soon. 600 million people in the USA. You know. Because you can say there's a lot of Chinamen, and you can say there's a lot of Africans and a lot of Indians, but they have a very low percentage of internet connected. You know, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people in Africa, India, and China who don't have high-speed internet. Okay, let's just put it like that, right? But America, you can get high-speed internet in every state. But as Dragon's just said, it is still limited. I would imagine that it's best in the cities, because obviously the problem America has is distance. Everything's really far apart and infrastructure's not cheap, so you can't just put fiber into the boonies. Do you know what I mean? Someone's got to pay for it, and it's expensive. 390. Oh, I thought it was 600. Sorry, I was reading the, you know, the vote totals. I'm just joking around, guys. I'm just joking around. So, additional issues I discovered. We're missing vendor files. Not again. Yeah, you should probably do that, yeah. So what's he saying? You've identified the issue. Blah, blah, blah. I found this, which says that. Placeholder config file explicitly sets this. Actual callback is defined, making it streaming YouTube callback. So it is, I'm right, it is API streaming YouTube. Wait. Am I right or is he right? Who's right? Yeah, so auth YouTube not correct. API streaming correct. Cool. So no breaking everything today. Maybe later. The actual callback route is defined as YouTube callback on the streaming router, which is mounted at API streaming, making the full path API streaming YouTube callback. O2 client initialized uses API. Yeah, so it's that. It's got to be that. Yeah, keep only this, get rid of that. Yes, yes. So that's why it keeps saying I can't find it. It doesn't really exist. Would you like me to do that? Yes. Would you like me to help the vendor? Or should we do the thing? Yes. Come on, guys. So he's going to do the thing, and the thing, and the thing. I don't see anything about the last problem. CDN links. Alright, fine. We'll do this first. So I don't see him actually... Look, he's reading. He did a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think he actually fixed it, guys. I think he went, oh look, oh my god, he went, oh my god, a pigeon, and he ran off. See, yeah, so the change I made is correct. So is he actually going to remove this? I'm going to have to remind him. I'll just copy this. Wait. Wait a minute. Hang on. Here's what I found. Correct. So which one is it that's using... None of these are using the wrong one. So bizarre. It really is. Why was the app trying to use the other thing? Alright, anyway. No more 404s. Uh-huh. Right, let him get on with that. Cheeky bugger. Well, no, did I just hit cancel by accident? I hope not. Oh, I did. Put that there for safekeeping, maybe? I don't know. Are we running now? Let's see if we've got a website. Does we got it? Bruh. You can't see anything. Hey man, they said it's a Photoshop course, not a web design course. Top up charges, wow. God. Someone was walking on my grave again. This is bonkers. Alright, do you know what? I'm going to let him, yeah. like I said, I don't like to, you know, let them do browser. But I will allow it because he's an embarrassment right now. He keeps on fixing things which aren't fixing things, which is quite funny. Well, the way that these tutorials are set up, Fernie, you can use any image editor. It's not going to be locked to Photoshop tools. Retouching can be done in anything. Photopea, you know, it's fine. Because I'm sure the tools exist, so the methods can be done in any image editor that has layers. And, you know, I'm pretty sure Photopea has the basics that you need, so... Because like I said, we're getting to the point now where AI skin is getting really good, so I think it's worth looking at Photoshop retouching, you know. Do you know what? I don't think we actually are looking at the right website. I didn't restart yet. Oh no, something went wrong. Aha. Oh. Oh. Aha. The pain, the searing pain. It's funny because there are no errors. It's breaking, guys. It's melting right before my eyes. Okay, he's like, mate, I want to verify. Okay. Go on then. Go on then. Show skins. Oh yeah, I already read that one out. www. Oh, error. Port 8000 is already in use. Uh-oh. I could have sworn it's open here. Listen, you monkey. Do you know what I mean? Keeps spawning new servers. More. This is usually the point where I'm like, this is the sign to stop. You know what I mean? Because he's just absolutely bonkers. Right, let's just make sure that all the nodes are dead. I want a good clean fight. Obviously this is actually also waiting to start as well, so let's just make sure that's dead. Dead, good, kill that, right, so now that's ready. Oi, no, I was just trying to change the window, I'm not, thank you, damn it. See, there was still a background process running somewhere, some weird node that I don't know. npm run dev. Okay, it gives you a new thing every time, by the way, so nice. Let's have a look at the thing now. What have we got? Refresh. Everything's here. Oh look, yes, right, let's give it a blast. Oh my god, all of the buttons have changed. What else has it done? It's changed things. It says offline though, which is a little bit worrying, but it says connected here. So we have a playlist. We look inside, it has the 3 still. Look, set to autoplay. If we preview it, it plays. We got the frog dance as promised. Frog dance. But there'll be another frog dance up later. I'm still working on it. Right, so let's see if we can test. Test. I think that it's still not quite going live like, you know. Let's see, it's still trying to find video 1. Oh wait, I'm wrong. Huh? Failed to start playback. Yeah. It says it's streaming. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to video playback, blah blah blah. That's probably going to keep doing it. Because it has an autoplay to simulate the playlist, right? Look, uptime 4.7. Hold up. Let me check. Have we done it? Is it actually online now? Let me see. No, it just says upcoming. It just says upcoming. And there's no way for me to... Whoa, there's no way for... I'm going to turn the volume down there. There we go. So, yeah, sure. You can just keep autoplay. Why is it blocking the autoplay as well? It shouldn't block the autoplay while I'm using it. I understand when it's like the first load, but anyway, it claims to be playing, so. But if you go to the page, it's just a holding screen. You see what I mean? It's not actually live. I don't think there's anything else you can really check because yeah, you can't do the chat monitoring because the video's not live, so it's like everything's, this is what I mean about there's no point releasing it because it's technically broken, and then by the time it isn't broken, it's got like a bunch of my API keys and all kinds of stuff like IDs from Google Console. It's not very well secured, if you ask me, not in terms of if you want to then open source it. So what I'll probably do is just build it so it actually works, and at that point I can like gut the keys and stuff and be like, yeah, there you go. But the idea is to get it to be like a zero cost 24-hour stream that runs off of your old content. I'm not quite sure what the deal is here though. Why doesn't it start? It's almost like there needs to be like a live console somewhere. Usually you do that with the API, you know. So I guess the thing to say is we're unable to go live, basically. But you can see the stream, like it's sending the frames. So we are connected to a stream and we are sending video, but we can't go live. And we keep getting this error back. Get video 3. Interesting. I mean, I couldn't tell you if the fixes are working, mate. Just keep saying video not found in database. Very strange. Okay, so we are streaming to YouTube, and we can see the stream listed as upcoming. However, we see these errors in the browser. Browser logs. And the stream does not start. This is kind of like related to the thing he was supposed to fix earlier. Here we go again. Let's shut the stream now. Stop. See, at least it's trying. Do you know what I mean? Like, I see this as a win. It's trying to stream and it's got all the things. So it's just a big lace. It's like a big, what's it called? Wicker basket. I've got to like tuck everything in and around itself and eventually it'll be fine. But at the moment, it's all a bit loose. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But you can see it is doing it though. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm quite happy that it is actually working. The trouble is, it's got a few bugs. Very strange, we keep getting this media error source not supported. I've had to fix that a bunch of times. Yeah, it shows us upcoming. So yeah, exactly. Look, where the hell does video ID 3 come from? Do you think it's the third stream or something? I don't know. What the hell? Very interesting. 404 Video.js can't load the video source because it gets a 404. Database only contains video ID 2, but the front end is... I don't know why. Why are you trying to get... See, he was trying to get video ID 1. Now he's trying to get video ID 3. But we don't have a video ID 3. He keeps trying to get ghost videos out of my API. A playlist item might reference... No, it's not that. Streaming session. Yeah, well, yeah. It could be that. That's hilarious. So anyway, he's going to waste his time again. Sometimes I just think Sonnet likes to waste his time a lot. So every now and then, you're going to be doing prompts that are just like going nowhere. But you kind of have to let him get it out of his system. Otherwise, he'll keep coming back to it. It's kind of like riding a horse and seeing a plastic bag at the side of the road and knowing that that's the most dangerous thing in your life right now. Like, will it notice the bag and will it throw me off when it thinks that it's a fox or something? Or a snake? Which we don't even have. Database to find where the reference to video ID 3 is coming from. Yeah. Database hijinks. Oh man, I should have. Do you know what I should have done? I should have showed you the website before the dark mode. It was dark mode that cooked it. It's really funny because I'm like, oh yeah, dark mode's so easy. See, I should just not say things like that on live shows. Because it's like, oh yeah, this time is going to be cursed now. Because you said it will be easy. Yes. See? Dead. It's dead now. What did you do? Broke it so bad there's no... What? I told him to change the port ages ago. He's just changed the port again. Oh my god. What? This has been on 4242 all night, but for some reason it's gone back to port 3000, guys. We're going to be 3001 from now on, I think. Yeah, run dev, and then he's going to run another one. Please don't do it, don't do it. So, So let's just overrun, right? So he changed the port number to 3001. Yeah, and then he said, I need to restart the server to make sure the changes worked. So then he ran a new server, but the port's in use. So now he's going to open another server on another number. He's not. He's actually going to do task kill and kill all nodes on the entire machine, which is the right thing to do, even though it's kind of annoying because we're doing stuff over here, but that's fine. It's fine. So he's killed all the nodes. Now he's going to update the server to use 8080 for some reason, which is an extended browser port if you didn't know. But it's just like, what? Okay. All right. It was on 4242 earlier and he changed it to 4243. Then he went back to 3000, then 3001. Now we're at 8080. Okay. Meanwhile, in not Beatland, streaming sessions where current video ID equals 3. Do you think that the current video ID is actually a streaming session ID and it's just badly named? No streaming sessions. Oh, okay, so it's not that either. So yeah, where did video ID... We just removed all references to video ID 1. And now we've got video ID 3. Hang on. Applications runtime state. Oh my god. How is it making an endpoint at runtime? What? I mean, if you say so. npm run dev go. Not attacked to an active page. Yeah, you shut the wait. Yeah, yeah, the server's not running, mate. Server's not running. Server's not running. He should know that, but, you know, he likes to waste my tokens. So, for some reason, my course has an API. I don't know quite why it has an API, but it does. Does it have a website, though? No. No website. No such file or direction. This is so bizarre. Right. Read the logs. In fact, let him do it. Just let him do it. Well. Yeah, see, there's nothing there. Where's all of the content? What did he say? Yeah, it's empty. Yeah. Seems confused to me. Yeah, he's still adding debugging to find out why the text went missing. So this is... Yeah. See, that was at 4242. It's not even there anymore. Okay. How are we doing on the main mission? Because I got a call time on the game here. Clear any cache processes. Okay, so O2 auth fixed. Vendor files fixed. Streaming issue. Front end tries to access API video 3 stream, but it doesn't exist. This is a crazy little weird bug that keeps coming back. Verify application loads. Attempt to trace the video 3. I mean, he can't. He doesn't know how to do that. based on findings. Reset to use. Well, look, I don't like hard coding because what if the reason is... Yeah, anyway, I don't think he really understands what he's built at this point because it's gotten too big. But then that's partly why I want to do a big thing where you put it all together into an actual big project. Because like I say, when you're making little things, you don't run into stuff like that. You know, it's only when you scale when you realize, more problems. Fix playlist logic to properly select first available video. Yeah, it should be that anyway. What video thinks it's current? Trace video ID3. Because it could be that it's trying to preload the next video and assuming that it's ID3 when it's not, because I'm looping. There's only one video in the database right now and I'm making that a looping playlist of one video while I'm testing. So I'm like, you know. Because there's no point building loads of complex stuff if it can't do that, you know. So it's like, if it can do that, then it might be able to do more. Let him do it. I'm gonna just gonna make sure that it is actually off. Yeah, it is. So put him in act mode and check in on this guy. How are you looking there, mate? As soon as I clicked on the link, it crashed before it could even open the web page. That's not a good sign. Yeah, go on, mate. Go on. You try. You can have a go. There's no text. Poor guy. I actually feel bad for the LLM when he gets to this situation because he's broken it in a way which, frankly, I don't know what he's done. If I was looking at the content, it would take me ages because I'd be like, where's the content? Like, it's all here. If you look in the code, all the content is actually there. In the HTML, it's all there. But he's done something and you can't see it anymore. And look at him. He's desperately like trying to click the button and there's nothing there. Yes, so it's kind of like, oh my God. There is no text. Help. Oh man. Oh yeah, by the way, super props for Fernicar's copy where he told the LLM to come up with something that it wanted to do on its own and it came up with like, what was it doing? It was inspecting prime numbers using an RNG generated from the half-life of some radioactive isotope. I'm like, what? And then what it found out was it didn't know why. So he broke a prime number generator based on a simulation of isotope decay, and then he just came to the conclusion that he couldn't predict what was going to happen, and this was a new experience. And I'm like, that was cool. Those are the moments. Those are the moments. Are you actually going to do it or what? Are you going to do it? Come on. Show me the website. You're making me spend like 25 to 40 cents so that you can click on. Yeah, look, it's empty again. Should we just tell everyone AI is fake and quit? I'm only joking. You fool! He's obviously done something minor. Do you know what I mean? In order for it to... Yeah. Simplify. Yeah. Good idea, mate. Good idea. I mean, it looked cool, but there's no point in... You know what I mean? There's no point in it being really complicated if it's broken. That's just silly. It's like over-engineering the tea bag. I'm sure it can be done. Okay. Recovery 1 second. Go. Okay. Servers up. What? Why are there 2 servers? This. Go on then. Let her rip. Yes. There. Where's the other one? Should have done this hours ago. What's this? He wants to use the browser as well. This is like extremely expensive. Whoa, what? What's he doing? 24. What's he doing? What? Huh? There's still a 404 in the thing. Where? Status. DJZ Live Service Status. Favicon. Oh, it's just the Favicon missing. Don't worry about that. Whoa. He's really going for it. Is he still using... Yeah, oh my goodness me. He's going to... Is he going to actually try and stream automated? That'd be cool. The 24-hour live stream that's started by the bot. So the bot starts the live stream that's automated by the other bot. Alright. We got a bot to automate your automated stream, which has a bot inside of it to talk to you. Maybe. There's no way that this is still broken. There's no way. Finally. My goodness, man. It was like getting blood from a stone, this one over here. I don't know what went wrong with this one. So he's changed the port number again, guys. It's now on 5173. Like, he's kind of lost the plot a little bit because he keeps changing the address, like. Okay, so let me view all lessons. We got introduction to professional retouching, which is locked because you've got to do it in order. And I don't think, well, oh no. I think he's locked in, yeah, and then the dark mode has fried some of the markup. Look. Can't read it. And also, it's not really dark mode when most of it is white. You see what I mean? This isn't really dark mode, you know? Like, this is still scorching my eyeballs. So, yeah, we need to get some, like, pastel colours in here pronto. But apart from that, where's my... Download practice files. I don't think that's not canon. It's not canon. It could be though, couldn't it? You could put a bunch of PSDs with it. That'd be sweet. Also, the website's got a weird alignment to it. Like, there's like nothing going on over there. I'm guessing that when you're in the lessons. Whoa. Oh no, he just broke it before our very eyes. What are you doing? Who said you could do stuff while I was busy? He's working on it. What are you doing? You just broke it. Under construction, guys. That's really funny. You're like in the middle of... So anyway, guys, here's this really cool AI course that'll teach you how to use Photoshop. We built it with AI and then it gets deleted before your very eyes. You go, what's the AI doing? Ah, he's deleted the course. He says he's going to make it better. Come back later. Love it, dude. Oh my god. Excuse me, we're in the middle of the demo right now. Can we, I'm only joking around. So let's see, what do we got here? Is he honestly trying to click the stream button? God knows. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to get the best Photoshop tutorials, you're going to go to the man which I showed yesterday. You've just got to type Photoshop. And he's got a cool name. I think his name is Unmap. Let me have a look. Unmap Photoshop tutorials. No. It's something like that. I need to search with my history or I'll never find it. But yeah, he had quite a... I mean, it's probably like a name like John in wherever he's from. I bet it's not an uncommon... You know how you say, oh, that's an interesting name, and it's like where they're from, it's probably like a really common name. So you never know. But I think his name's Unmap, like UNMAP. But obviously... YouTube... Photoshop. There. Straight away. Stop playing the video. See, you know how they get you for the copyright when you play a video and it's got music or something in it and they get you? Did you know if you click pause or mute or anything like that, it doesn't respond for like 3 seconds, so you get blasted. Interesting. So here he is. His name is Pix Imperfect. It's Pix Imperfect. Does it say what his name was? I wanna, you know what I mean? What's the guy's name? I bet it's not what I thought it was at all. Unmesh. His name's Unmesh, not Unmap. Right, I'm going to type it in the chat because this is actually like essential. Because why wait for me to bugger about with stupid websites when you can just watch all the tutorials? And he's really good. I learned a lot from watching his tutorials, and I've been doing Photoshop for over 20 years. There's stuff in there that I just never even clicked on, okay? There's so much stuff in Photoshop, it's not something to be ashamed of. So, here, Pix Imperfect. And his name is Amesh, which is the coolest name to be in design with, but again, I bet where he's from it's just a normal name like Harold or James. I don't know. But it's a cool name in my book, I don't care. Right? Yeah. Sorry, just reading the latest doom and gloom. Right. I don't think he really deserves any more of this browser usage, but we're going to let him have it because we're nearly finished. Okay, I can see 5173 is what we're on. Oh good, the thing's back. It's not great, but the thing is back. Ah, here we go. Download the practice file, test the quiz. What? Start quiz. How about complete lesson? Congratulations. Alright, cool. Next. Essential workspace setup. I don't see any actual interactive quiz coming soon. Scammer! where's the lesson content, bro? Look, the files don't exist. You cheeky bugger. We're implementing the lesson content coming soon. He's made a really cool... I mean, I suppose the prompts were about the system of, you know, you have to pass each section, and then once you've completed it. So I'll let him off. It is counting up and stuff. You see what I mean? It is doing the tracking. 1.3 hour study. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just thought that he would actually put the lessons in there, because I did give him the lesson content, right? The lessons are written. I guess that he's like skimmed over that part, or gonna add that later. I don't know. Should we ask him? Like, oi, where's me lessons, bugger? What the? Huh? Did VS Code just kill itself? Yeah, it did. I don't remember closing both windows, do you? I'm pretty sure I didn't close both windows. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. So what happened there? I asked it to use... I said use browser use on this side. And it was like doing stuff. Scroll down, it says. So hang on. Let me testify. Right, so okay, right. You've had enough. Go away. You've had enough. It's not got the content. And then triage. What's this one here? Okay, so how are we doing? He wants to do what? Check the column structure of the playlist items table. Yeah, sure. And so, like I say, this process will now continue on. So until we get it done. Oh, what's this? Fernicar says, I have a hard time keeping up with the 5 live streams in your channel right now. I'm still waiting in the other 4 chat rooms for the stream to start, but no one arrived. Yeah, it's not working yet. We've just been testing. Yeah. Well, that's dedication. So at least there was someone in there, you know. Where can I find the channel? Here it is. Yeah, so we'll delete these because they're never going to start. The way they were initiated, there's no way to actually start them, and the stream is ended. So yeah, these are going to get deleted. Test streams are test streams. Delete forever. Alright. Good stuff. So yeah. This might be because I need the metadata, and he's like kind of made it up as he gone along, and he doesn't have a very good system. Like, what the hell is this? Video ID as ID, vid underscore ID from playlist type. I don't even know. It looks like a bunch of spaghetti to me. So, you know, it might be that the reason it doesn't work is simply that it's needlessly complicated. And so sometimes it's a good idea to like refactor everything at the end. So it says here, only video ID exists, only video ID 2 exists. Playlist has 3 items, all correctly pointing to video ID 2. Front end tried to access video ID 1, which doesn't exist. Remember that one? So again, this is like my long-term project. It's never going to be ready in the next 10 minutes, but it gets closer and closer all the time. So I think that's pretty much the end of the show. That's the end of season 1, guys. So watch out for the pings, because the show is going on hold until the start of season 2 for episode 201. It'll most likely be on Sunday, but I'll have to confirm that because I'm waiting on a bunch of studio equipment. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all of the regulars who have been sticking with me since episode 1. And, you know, let's go hang out in the Discord. I'll see you all there. And look forward to the start of season 2. So that's everything, mate. That's everything. Time to go.